Hey everybody, this is Donnie from ADEX Clubs, and we're all cooped up, we're all locked up, so if you've got some extra time to learn how to do different things in your life, now's the opportunity to do that. And you said, hey, I wish I had a couple of days to learn how to do blah, 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 blah. Well, I'm here to help you with that, to alleviate some boredom and to continue fostering growth in other people, which I hope I'm doing. But I'd like to show you how to swing a mace. This is for people who have, maybe they've seen people swinging a mace. They're not really sure if they want to swing a mace or why they should swing a mace. But here's how to learn how to swing a mace using a couple items that you can find pretty much around any home. If you don't have them, go buy one because you obviously need it, even if you live in an apartment. So I'm going to show you with a broom first and then with a shovel. Check it out. So this is now my mace. This is a regular broom. It's pretty much standard in every home if you're a person that practices good hygiene, both for your own personal body, I guess, and your personal space. So make sure you have a broom, That's one of the first lines in the defense of, things that we should be cleaning up. So, broom, make sure you have one. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just rambling because I'm going insane from the boredom. But anyway, take your broom, hold it heavy end up like this, both hands near each other at the bottom. So one of the first things you want to try doing is taking your mace and just bringing it this way, or your broom. I'm already imagining it as a mace, so take your broom, bring it this way. Notice that the broom handle is about level with my eyes. So I'm lifting up, turning, and dropping, bringing it around. If you look at it from the side, the swing stays all in one plane. It goes down on the side, and it comes up on the side. If I was to do it this way, it would be coming up this way. So we kind of get that idea. This is called a 360 for people that want to learn how to do the mace. Now, the broom will be light enough for you to be able to pull up this way with no problem. If you imagine something heavier, like 10, 15, 20, 50 pounds on the end of this handle, this long handle, you're not going to be able to pull it up so much with just using your arms. And you're going to want to get your legs and your hips involved in it to drive off the floor and pivot that foot to get it around. It's kind of hard to feel it using the broom, being that it's so light, but you can get that little bit of a pivot. So the pivot comes from the same side that you're coming on the upswing on, boom, this portion right here, and you want to turn your body a little to the opposite side, away from the upswing, and pivot on your foot, much like the way you use a golf club or when you're swinging a baseball bat. So that pivot is coming off of, this is my right side, that pivot, I'm coming up on the right side, that pivot's coming off my right foot to turn my body this way. Get it? So, practice going eye level, coming around, and that little pivot. Bring yourself back to center, eye level, come around, that little pivot. Bring yourself back, eye level, boom. Just like that. Keep returning to the center. See, I square my body up again, then I turn it towards my left, which is your right, and my foot is off the ground here. I don't know if you can see that, but you can tell by how my leg is turning. My left leg, or on your right screen, on the right side of your screen, is planted firmly. So I'm pivoting on the upswing. To go to a 10 and 2, I'm already here at the 10 o'clock position, 10 o'clock on the face of a clock, for those old people who remember analog clocks. And I'm going to come back up on the left, and I'm doing that same pivot on my left, which is on your right side of the screen, and it's coming up that way. So boom, boom. I might be messing up the sides, you know, doing the mirror image, but bear with me here. Boom, still don't have enough coffee in there yet. Now get in the habit of extending your arms here when you're in the catch position. When you get your mace down here like this after a swing and you brought it down, you're not resting here where you'd be in the ready position. It's down here, you're in your catch. This is what the judges look for in the competition, and it also takes the strain off of your elbows, constantly ending up like this. You don't want to do that. You want to get a nice long stretch down in the catch. Yeah, it rhymes. Kind of do it like that. Boom. And bring it around. Now, again, on the upswing, I'm pivoting on that foot. Pivoting up this way. So that leg is contributing to the drive of the mace coming around. Back and forth, pivot on the right, and then pivot on the left. 10 to 2. Here's the 2 o'clock position. This would be the 10 o'clock position on an analog clock. So, with me being half a smartass, I got a fly on my lens here. With me being half a smartass, hopefully you can get the basics of that. Now, after you get the pattern down a little bit, practice this, few hundred repetitions, because let's face it, you got time now, so you might as well learn something new. You might want to go with something a little heavier. That's where we take out the shovel. Please be careful with the shovel. Do not catch the back of your legs with it. Don't clunk yourself in the head with the handle. And again, start in the center ready position, lift and drop. Now, you notice I'm not going to that eye level this time. I'm up above here like this. The reason that is because this actually is heavy enough for me to drop and let it free swing. See that swing in the back there? Watch again. See that swing? I'm not doing anything. I'm just letting it fall, and it's going up this high. Now that you can feel the weight on there with the shovel, drop your shovel a few times and just feel how that swing is. And learn where you have to add a little bit of body movement into there to perpetuate that swing, to continue to keep going up so you can draw it over your opposite shoulder. So now watch. I'm going to lift the shovel up higher than I did with the broom because it's heavier, letting it fall there. So now I'm going to put the pivot right there, right at the end of where you feel that swing stops and goes back. So do a few times, try doing a few times just this to see where the shovel ends up swinging, which should be right about here. When I feel that here, when I want to do a continuous swing, I put that little pivot off of my right foot, pulling over my right shoulder. Remember, you pivot the foot that the shoulder you're pulling over, the same side that the shoulder you're pulling over. So if I was to do it on the left side, I'm dropping over the right and going on the left. I'm pivoting my left foot to perpetuate the motion to keep coming around. And of course, as you get heavier, you're going to want to throw it up with a little more force and let it fall down harder. So that's a little bit of tips you could try right there. Try it with the broom at first, sorry. And also take a look at ADEXClub.com if you're interested in getting a mace after you've learned how to swing with your broom or with a shovel. I hope you guys try this today. It's something fun to learn. It's something I enjoy doing. A lot of other people do. The community's growing big. And be careful if you're swinging the shovel that when it's behind you, you don't clip the back of your legs. Stand nice and tall. Get those hands deep behind your head. You don't want to be up here because that puts stress on your soft tissue in your elbows, and you end up with a little bit of a hot elbow, and that's never any fun. So make sure you're burying those hands behind your head. Learn how to do a good swing. We got a bunch of videos on the YouTube channel, ADEX Club YouTube channel. So please subscribe to there and pay attention over here, because I'll be putting up more stuff that you can have fun with. See you guys on the platform hopefully soon. Maybe we'll do a virtual contest to see what people got out there, and try it out. It's a lot of fun. Peace.